YouTube and everybody in Twitch chat. Welcome back. It's Bear. I was at PAX East 2023 at the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Championship Cup 2023. I was on commentary, so if you heard a very loud, very excitable person with a very professional individual, which my co-commentator was Jordan. That was me. I had to wear a mask because the guidelines per PAX East Boston was to wear masks on the floor, and the commentary booth was literally in the center of the whole arena. So like, you just had to wear it. So you couldn't see my face, but I was in an intro video. So real quick, what this video is basically gonna do is I'm gonna kind of review my thoughts on it. We're gonna watch the intro video, a couple things, and a couple clips that I thought would be fun for us to watch. So, one, I just want to say thanks to Nintendo for bringing me out again. This is my second time doing a PAX event with them. I've been a big advocate for competitive Mario Kart to Nintendo for like over 4 years now. So the fact that they've been doing this makes me very happy because they see actual people excited for this game, and it's a proof of concept. You know, the first time they did it was with PAX West, which I actually qualified into it, but they ended up putting on commentary. And then for this one, once I qualified into it, I no longer, technically I can, but I do no longer by choice compete in the opens that may qualify into these events because I will be working the event. And that's unfair to you. And it's unfair to anybody else if I'm competing in an event that I am literally going to work in the mic for. So that's why I wasn't in the open when there was the online open in November of 2022, and also why I wasn't an in-person qualifier, even though jokingly the Nintendo employees were like, "Don't get in there, don't get in line, don't do it. You won't be able to commentate." And they jokingly said that, but also been like, "No, you really can't." And I was like, "Okay, my bad." Like I wasn't gonna play, but again, I think this is great. Anybody that showed up the PAX, if you played online. If you showed up in person, thank you so much for doing that. You showed Nintendo that the community is alive and that people really like playing this game at all levels. You know, not just the super competitive people that are in lounge and do wars and MKC and all that stuff. But, you know, there was a lot of people, like about 80%, 90% of the people that showed up in person were very casual competitive, which is what, if you've been to my streams or on my channel on YouTube, you know that I love that audience because I feel like that audience doesn't know that there's a competitive scene. There's still people that watch this in chat that had no idea there's a competitive scene. And I don't think that's a problem with the competitive scene itself. I think that's just a problem of, in reality, not Nintendo per se, but it's a problem with like medium, bigger size streamers giving voice to that. You know, I'm not a big streamer, but if I was like at the Ludwig level, I would continue doing things monthly at least to showcase events like this, make things happen, hopefully bring more light to stuff, and then eventually having people create careers from the game. You know, it's not impossible to make content, but prize pool is not really a thing. But in reality, a lot of games like this, especially Nintendo games, it's all about content. So that's why I've been shifting here and there. But yeah, either way though, what this video is gonna be is I'm gonna play the beginning of just the Championship Cup, just the intro video, and then I'll just pause on a couple things on like what I said and what I wish I said, what didn't say, a couple like five takeaways that I would say from the event that I wish that I did better. One was remind Jordan that we should just, because I think the course selections we had, front, mid pack, and bagging was fine, but I feel like in the future I'm just gonna say bagging tracks to him and just running tracks. I think because it was funny because when he kept telling me mid, I was like, let's not do that anymore because you're saying this course is mid, like this course is shit. And it was just middle of muting my mic. I was like, bro, don't say mid anymore, please don't say mid, because he was like, this course is mid, and I was like, no. It made me laugh so hard. I had to push the button to make my mic mute because I kept laughing because he kept being like, this course is mid. I'm just like, no, stop it. But that's one big thing. Second thing is I think the in-person qualifiers, if they do them again, to make it consistent. I saw how some people in 11 a.m. were able to compete in 3 p.m., but the people at 3 p.m. weren't able to compete in 11 a.m., and that was unfair. So that should be changed. I already told the team that. That was my second takeaway. My third takeaway is I hope they have a new format. One thing I did suggest, and one thing I do hope they do, is next time they do this, they did 2 free-for-all. I suggested them to do a teams event, like a Mogi in person. Now, the way I suggested it was, since it's North America, maybe they do qualifiers for USA, Canada, and Mexico, and then get the top 4 for each. And then we have a 12-race Grand Prix of the 4 best racers from each country. Then it's a 4v4v4 Mogi. That'd be exciting. That would be way more fun for me to commentate. Because, to my fourth point, the reason why that's more exciting for me is because if you noticed the stream when they panned to 4 racers, the reason why I couldn't pick which racers to watch it wasn't mine. Like, I had no way of being like, go to this racer. It's so fast and it's so hard to tell the controller that, but they're rigged for Splatoon right after. So their 4 racers that you saw were 4 next to each other. So they were like 4 people, these 4 people, these 4 people. So I was never able to be like, initially I wanted to have, down in the final lap, I want first place, second place, and I want whoever had a shock. Like it was so hard, and I was trying so hard to pay attention to the minimap to like point things out. But yeah, that was like one thing that was really tough for me to like commentate, was that I was very hyper aware of the minimap. And then the fifth thing was I hope that they ask me about course selections next time before they agree to it. Only because they just picked them, and I get picking the booster course past DLC courses. Nothing wrong with that. But the order of it could have been way better. And the selections could have been a little better if I just a little bit if I just got asked. I would have changed, like, I wouldn't have ended on Sky High Sunday or began on Boo Lake. That was just this is painful. Or have I was just telling them like after I saw the courses, I was like, maybe we should have the bagging tracks in the middle, and maybe running in the beginning and running at the end. Yeah, I was just like, oh man. Also, I would have picked some like more different terrains. They had a couple things that like I think they just picked because they were selecting, but we'll see. The course selection in general wasn't that great. But those are my 5 takeaways. Now, what we're gonna do here, YouTube, hello, we're back here and you're watching, and everyone on Twitch chat. I'm just gonna play a little bit of the beginning. I'm not doing a full watch of this. I will link this below if you want to watch the full watch. Want to watch me do all my commentary and just keep hearing Jordan tell me things are mid. And like me being like, no, stop saying mid. Stop saying mid. Then yeah, sure. But we're gonna watch the intro. I'm gonna pause on a few key moments. If you don't want to watch that part, YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, and you can go away. And then yeah, we'll see you again in another video. But everybody else here, don't worry. The video is gonna continue, and you're gonna enjoy it. All right. So let me pause the music so you don't have the background music, and let's play. I believe this is the beginning. They had a countdown thingy. Also, this really confused me because like they had this song going, and I was like, "Yo, is this Mario Kart?" I'm pretty sure it's not Mario Kart. And they're just like, I was like, "What is this music?" And they're like, wow. And I was like, okay, all right, so whatever. Anyways, there's a countdown soon. I believe it's at like, there it is. Yeah, at this point, I was just like, am I in the right game? I didn't know. I was so confused. I was pretty sure that that like something happened, because like they were rocking Singapore Speedway and other songs before, like really good bangers of tracks, but yeah, I don't know what happened, but. Okay, well, let me skip this to like the 0. Oh god, okay. Dude, my little Mario Kart Wii like fighting game. Like I'm a little fighting game extra in the back here. I was so cold. I was just shaking back and forth. By the way, this B-roll is sick.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to PAX East. My name is Nine-Hole Grains, and I am joined today by Milana.
Hey everybody, and we're so excited to bring you the action.
Lana and Nine are really nice.
North American Championship 2023 tournament.
And I'm Bear. I'm here to guide you through the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Championship Cup 2023 tournament.
So let's head inside and see what's up.
I was smiling so much because I was like, please
Well,
be
I'm
the
really
last
excited
take.
for the Mario Kart
Oh, let's go,
tournament.
Knight.
I meet all my friends, and also I have family here because I'm originally from Boston.
My favorite character is probably Princess
Let's go,
Peach.
Ember.
And then favorite course, probably Cloud Top Cruise. It's really fun to drive, and I really like the music.
I really want to see my friends
And this is
do
Princess
well.
Brat,
As
if you
long
don't
as
know
they
them.
do well and they have fun, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, so a couple things. I picked out those 3 people because they said go pick out 3 people. I was like, let me instead of them picking out, I was like, let me find actual community members. So I was like, Knight, you come here. Ember, I know you. You come here. Princess Brat, I know you. You come over here. And then I was like, look, I got all these people. And they're like, oh wow, look at this diversity. Is like, yeah, a tall white guy, another tall white guy, and a girl. Like, I was by the way, this is the most painful thing. Okay, you don't see the whole thing of this race, but like goated Ember taking the Nisk here. Great, right? This is the last race. This is race 4 of the final qualifier. Top 3 made it out into PAX. Princess Brat, who I interviewed before, was like mid-pack at this point, like in the middle. It was just hectic. Someone picked Baby Park willingly. No one picked the Baby Park. Like, it wasn't random. Someone actually picked Baby Park, and I was like, oh my god. And like, you can tell 5 people were like, whoa! And then everybody that was competitive at all was like, oh no. And yeah, she was like 2 or 3 points away. She had to make top 3 to make it. She would have made it, but she got screen shocked, all this stuff. And people were just mashing L, bro. It was so bad. It was horrible. The staff was for it because they're chilling, man.
I have about 423,000 hours in Splatoon 3, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Could you do something for us in Inkling?
Yeah, I could drop a bar or two.
You know, I should have asked you guys do a impression of Shy Guy or Toad. That's the next time we'll do that. Next time I'll be like, hey, man, do your best Birdo impression.
Even throw in a Woomy if you would like, in squid form, of course. Get ready for it. Let's have it.
Jamoji, yeah. I heard. By the way, wait. Did you see that trophy?
Go get ready.
That trophy, there's a Mario Kart ones too. They get sent to the first. There's a gold, silver, and bronze that's getting sent out.
PAX East in Boston. I hope you are ready to rev your engines.
By the way, this stage is like phenomenal. Better than HyperX Arena. If you've been to HyperX Arena, this is actually just way better.
For the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Championship Cup.
You know I'm just Shy Guy person all the time.
We're sitting here trackside at PAX Arena. Jordan Kemp
By the way,
outside.
this arena was more packed than Smash Brothers Top 8. That's crazy. There was more people here watching this than in Smash Brothers Top 8. That's nuts. Like, it got more filled later on. I couldn't believe how many people were actually there. It got more spaced out. Like, more people started filling in after the race started. But it was crazy.
In a sense, why is today such a special competition?
Honestly, it's because of how wonderful this game has grown. The amount of content has been here.
By the way, look at the height difference between me and Jordan. I told Jordan, go shorter. Can you put your chair all the way down, please? I was like, bro, come on, you're like 7 foot. I'm like 5'7" at best. 5'8" if I'm standing up straight. Can you please? And that's not. Don't make me look like a child here. We're almost the same age. Bro, I need a booster seat. Yeah, next time I get a booster seat.
So all these 12 folks are going to be great to see, especially given that we had 6 qualify in person and 6 from online.
I'm gonna get a little booster seat next time, so I can be like this.
All right, well, let's get set to check out.
Because I had a 6 shirt.
Today's competition. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious, some would say, and we've got 12 players and 12 courses. The most points after 12 races will win. 150cc, that's the only way to do it, Bear, of course. Normal items, all vehicles.
I started laughing when he said that's the only way to do it, because I was like, nah, it's not really the only way, but... Alright.
Sorry, smart steering is off. You got to do this the hard way.
Yeah, you got to not fall off. You got to make sure you're on the lines, have tight lines, and honestly, it's better to have smart steering off because once you have smart steering off, you have ultra many turbos.
And obviously, when we
So I wanted to make sure I said that because a lot of people don't know that. I met people that have played this game like with smart steering on, and then they're just like, "Why is this person getting purple? What's purple? Why is the purple in your turbo?" I was like, "It's the ultra mini turbo. You can't get it if you don't have the little thingy on it."
get to these courses, we'll bring them up one by
I tried my
one.
best to
A
like
lot of
put little
variation,
little
and as well, we're gonna see a lot of variation
normal stuff on here.
There they are, and anything that stands out to you, Bear, because you mentioned some of these are going to be pretty wild to see how they finish.
You know, with 12 races, every race has 82 points that you're fighting for, and that's 900.
By the way, let me talk about that. Let me get my actual take on the tracks. Boo Lake, not atrocious, but in the beginning, atrocious. Peach Gardens, I like Peach Gardens. Riverside Park, it's fun. DS Mario Circuit, goated. SC Storm Choco Mountain, goated. Tokyo Bird, kind of sleeper. I wish they picked Bangkok. Hell, like really anything else. and Amsterdam Drift would have been better, even though it's horrible. Like Tokyo Blur was just so boring. Maple Treeway, I was like, oh, when I saw that, I was like, this is gonna be a snore. But luckily, Kevin made it exciting. We'll go to that one. 3D Shape Mode was good. Yoshi's Island, I was gonna be actually furious they didn't have this one, so I was happy about that one. I was happy about Singapore Speedway. Colorado does is fine, just the placement. Sky High Sunday, I was laughing when I saw that. I was like, bro, really? Sky High Sunday? Out of all the other courses that are available? Okay. I mean, it's new, I guess.
Fantastic math, by the way.
Yeah, good. Math. I love math. But in regards for these courses, my biggest thing that I'm really excited about seeing is Singapore Speedway from the tour. It's probably
talk about Singapore Speedway.
And then the newest course that was added, brand new, was Yoshi's Island. Given that there's a critical shortcut that you can only activate with the cloud, I think it's going to make it very tough final out for a lot of people.
I think it's going to be very surprising for a lot of folks that have yet to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at this high of a level of competition.
Also,
there's different ways
at the beginning of this broadcast, I almost had a panic attack. I had like a minor like, ugh, but I was fine.
You have a running track, which you want to just go as fast as you can.
I don't know why they choose them, to be honest.
Racing. Then you have mid-pack tracks. You want to make sure you kind of stay.
Okay, so when I said this, I was like, okay, this helps explain it. We don't have to go back on mid-pack tracks. We can just say run and bag. That's it. And then he just keeps coming back, being like, yo, this track is mid. I'm just like, no, stop calling it mid. Because we were talking before, taking notes, and I was like, yeah, it's a mid-pack. I mean, you can be front, you can be back. Who knows? It's fine. And he just wrote mid. I was just like, oh, shit. Oh.
Protect yourself, fight for first in the final lap, and then you do have some...
I was like, no!
You were sandbagging yourself, farming really good items.
I tried to explain what bagging was.
Lightning to shock, or you pull
it's so hard for me because there was like a little timer in the bottom, and I felt like I was on like Academy Awards where like they were gonna like ring me out if I talked too much.
Let's go ahead and get a chance to meet them as they get set to take the stage, and as we prepare.
Right. Yes, that was me. Yeah, that's me.
Up first, we continue to look at the.
Oh, this was sick, by the way. This is godlike. Like this, the driver's license thing was so cool. I did not know they were gonna do this. It like threw me off, and I was like, "Whoa, oh yeah, Ember,
fantastic racer,
good racer." I was just
different meta recently. Honestly, I'm really excited to see.
I didn't know what to say. Also, I got a jersey. I got that same jersey. I forgot to wear that today. Yeah, I got that. They gave me a jersey for my work. Yo, the GOAT.
I've seen this person compete a lot in the North American Open. They qualify.
By the way, Kevo's the GOAT. He just said, I'm going to have my mask on for this intro video. He didn't care. He said, let me just do it. I want people to see my face.
After Kevo in the third pole position, we have Triss.
Triss qualified via the...
Triss surprised everybody. Triss was doing ram strats on Wario Stadium and just like was doing pretty good. Like threw off everybody in that qualifier. They were great.
lineup of 12
Oh,
racers.
Adam's the GOAT.
Adam Jett from
Two-time
San
PAX
Antonio,
baby.
Texas.
Hell, we love Adam. Adam, you're in chat too, I
This
think.
is their second time being at one of these. It's going to be great to see how they played. They said they're going to stick to their
They were letting
tried
Kevo
and true
schmoop. Yeah,
Rolling
they let
culture
Kevo
on
front run a
how
lot.
how roll.
They did
I
not.
like
They
that
played
right
super
there. Good for
defensive.
the Colts as we get set for number 5. We have PR Matthew from South San Francisco.
PR Matthew, aka Ryan.
Phenomenally. They were first place in their qualifier in person today. The other day when at 11. So
I kind of flubbed there,
continue their run.
and I kind of got scared. so I
Obviously
was like,
loves the
"Ugh."
You couldn't tell
Yes,
as
they
well
love
too.
regular.
Number 6, Luckyo from New York, where if you can.
Bro,
make it
I
there,
love
you can
this
make it
the
anywhere.
walk-in,
Luckio's
dude.
a very seasoned
Nice.
competitive player, a great overall. Qualified via the online opens. I'm definitely excited to see how they race here.
All right, our 7th racer as we continue to make our way down the line. Down in from down
Dude.
in Jacksonville, Florida.
Dude, what a goat, man!
Via
This is the.
in-person qualifier as well.
It's amazing, like how anybody can race in this game, and Downen showed, like, the fact that they were disabled and just
Right, into the second half of
kicked
our
the ass.
racers.
Like, it's great.
Gecko from
Yo, let's go,
Quincy,
Gecko!
What? Gecko is a phenomenal racer, seasoned and competitive as well. I know them.
I love it.
played
Gecko.
before. They are
I was trying so hard not to be biased. I really wanted you or Adam to win. I was like, yo, Gecko, Adam, the GOAT!
phenomenal, and
I try to not be too
I'm
obvious.
Their first time competing in an in-person event.
Yeah, you see the shrug from Gecko. I'm sure we're going to see something surprising from them as well too. And then N from up north in Quebec, Canada.
N is a phenomenal racer.
One of these, and
I think N didn't perform as well as they would like, is because it's Ramadan, and N was fasting. So N was not on the top of their game.
Yeah, we'll see.
They were literally
We'll see
they
sometimes
literally
that
woke
works
they
against
haven't
the
been
grain
eating
and
in
it
like
works
for
out
like
well
so
for
long.
Then a name we were very familiar with, Mankalore from
So I feel like N probably would have been like top 3 easily. Like I felt really bad that I was like, because yeah, respect that he was playing during while fasting.
Qualified via the in-person qualifier here at PAX East, tying for second.
Dude, good for Mankalore for qualifying in, man.
Continue to round out our 12 racers. We have Brandon from the Bronx, New York.
Okay, I have to tell you guys something. When they gave me the player sheet, and then they're like, my co-counter was like, "Hey, who's Brandon?" And I was like, "Who the hell is Brandon? Who is Brandon?" And then I realized it's Darky. That's their tag. And they didn't allow Darky to use their tag because for obvious reasons. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's probably not good. I couldn't say Darky for the whole time.
Brandon's a very seasoned racer.
So I say Brandon.
Very tight lines, phenomenal runs for overall. I'd expect this person to be up on top of the pack a lot.
All right, right.
I mean, they're a great
Brandon,
racer.
we are getting
I'm
set
not
for
lying
our
about
very
that.
First course here in just a moment. You continue to look at just the talent that we have on display, and what's really surprising is the mix of experience and youth. But here's some experience here. Bowser 16, doing it for the land from Quincy, Massachusetts.
Look,
You know what,
honestly,
I am proud of them only because they had a qualified.
they're very lucky that they were able to enter twice that day. But also, good for them for qualifying twice technically, because they qualified in PAX West and in East.
Very tough competition.
But I felt like if they
racers,
so
four,
out of these
6 of them are solid runners.
out of
They're gonna
these
be in the
these
top
people, out of all the racers, the people that were able to re-enter was Bowser and I think Downen.
of the pack.
Like the only ones,
It's going to be chaos.
the in person from 11 to
So
3.
you really have to play defensive. You really
Yeah.
have to make sure
So they got 2 chances.
that you understand your lines are tight. Know the courses.
No, make one. It was Bowser and Downen. Look, I wasn't gonna say anything about Downen because I felt like Downen actually had bad luck. But I feel like it should have been fair. I mentioned it in the beginning of the video.
Mario Kart.
It's a good motto for life too. Go fast, collect coins, and don't fall off track, my friend.
Yeah, it's got
Oh, it's because the stage is built for teams for Splatoon. I said in the beginning of the video is that I couldn't commentate as well as I would want to because every 4 was connected because of Splatoon. So like the first 4 was connected with the other 4. That's why you always saw Tristan, Kevo, Ember, and Adam. on the same screen.
Difference between first.
And that's why you always saw Tris let
first
Kevo
and
run.
5 points
Because
difference
you're
for
like, wait,
placement, so
what?
it's pretty
Why
close on the
is no one
As
throwing reds?
you go down the list, you've got 15 points for first place, then it goes.
Yeah,
12,
it's really
10,
weird how they
9,
did that,
8,
but
7, 6,
they
5,
they,
4,
they
3,
have
2,
to
1.
they
So the
it's
top
so they
three
don't
that can make a huge
make
difference.
things
And
crazy.
The last time we had a chance to commentate one of these, it was PAX West, and a lot has changed since then. Since the most recent update.
Okay,
You
talks
could
about the
say
meta
that
here. Let's go to the
Red
first
Shell
race real
kinda just
quick.
blew-
different change. Absolutely, you're gonna see people switch their cards based on what the course terrain gives.
We'll just watch the
Because
first
they
race,
have
and then I want to watch
a
Maple
little
Treeway because that
factional
one's
and
really
they
fun,
use
and then
a lot of
Calamari
water.
Desert.
They
There's
might
only
use
3 I want to watch,
perform well in the
and
water.
then
So
I'll
you're gonna
go
see a
to
lot of
actual
this,
racing.
especially if there's any tight
Also,
turns,
I'll let you get.
especially
We'll do
bootleg being
regionals,
the
and then
first
I'll
course.
probably do
Quite a short course
a
and
bogey
quite
after that.
So we're gonna see a lot going down here.
All right, well, we got a great crowd here. Y'all ready for some
As mentioned,
Mario
the
Kart
fact that there were no
8
seating.
Deluxe?
Yeah. Sorry, there was no seating. Yeah, the seating needed to be
Race will take
definitely
place at Boo
fixed.
Lake. This is a bag/run course. You
Okay.
said here, Bear.
Yeah, on it.
Okay, so when they show me the 12 racers here, I was like sick, but I was just like, oh god, who are they gonna pan to? I was like, what am I? Who are they gonna pan to here? I had no idea what to expect. All I know was like, oh well, I'm just gonna talk and see what happens.
Pretty nice to see here.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see the strategy. You've got Ember, Kevo, Triss, and Adam Jet on the screen. So far, it's Adam Jet in first place.
Which I didn't see this screen until later. And I was like, okay, now I can look at what's doing, and then they switched again. So then I was like,
So I
So I was like, I'll just talk about the course. I was like, whatever. I just straight up didn't know what to say here. Like I was just like, well, yep. But that low trick by end was pretty sick.
Brandon in first at the moment. Hanging on to that coin though, not a lot of defensive items to work with.
Yeah, the coin, the reason why you want to hang on the coin is so the Boo can take it, but right now we have Brandon in first place dragging their bomb. Very dangerous because you don't know if the red's going to hit you, which it did not connect. The bomb and it did not connect to the red shell.
That sucks. I hate that.
Turns and especially with the ramps going on. But
It was very hard for me to not take myself out of a racer when I watched this stuff because I saw that and I was like, damn it! I was like, oh, I would have raged. I would like, oh.
Ability frame dodge. So we'll kind of see how it goes from there.
Here's 8 Hauser 16 in the back with a star. We're getting set for the final lap here. Gecko in 11th trying to gather up some items. You know, anybody can move their way up to first here in this final lap.
Bro, I love the music here.
The final turn.
Bro, this is the most painful thing.
They might have lightning. They might have going here.
He hit that and then hit the wall.
Rough line there. But somehow he survived that because he was able to dodge.
Bro, I saw that. I was like, no, not Ramadan, putting him down.
Right now finishes in second, actually. Because I believe
Bro, that's
Matthew passed him,
dude.
right?
Dude, it's fine, man. He was.
PR Matthews.
I was just like, no, not Ramadan. Jake and his lines.
Right there.
Oh God.
Running into the wall. You said it simply. Just stay on track. And it's amazing how much ground you can lose just by
was tough.
missing a turn by a hair.
It's tough because you don't know if they were looking to anticipating a green shell snipe and they might want to take a wide shot.
I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't gonna be like,
to the wall and placing
that was bad. I just want to be like, maybe they were they look fine. Who knows?
They could have gotten last there, but they were able to recover pretty well. They were able to somehow dodge the super horn that was executed out. But PR Matthew getting that first place is critical for the first race.
And as you said, there's 11 more races, still a lot more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to go. But PR Matthew picking up 15 crucial points. And up next, Peach Gardens.
Okay, they go Peach Gardens next one. I actually want to watch this Maple Treeway next. Let me switch to that one. That's freaking cool. Let me go to that. Sorry. I forget where the hell it is. I think it's after Tokyo Blur. Here it is. Is it right?
Mistakes that you can control.
All right, here we go.
Honestly, a lot of half of these racers have been having really solid lines. When it comes down to it, it's just a recovery. What I've seen, some people are not anticipating the mass item usage from behind them. Which is
the mass item usage. I was biting my tongue not to be like the goddamn L spam from these freaking horrible people. I said mass item usage. I was so pissed how mashy people were. Kevo and Gecko and Adam, most of the solid rushes are being solid, but a lot of people were just. I just thought. No one was holding items in like in a strategic way, and then if they had reds in second, they somehow let him run.
Having a good time.
I don't know.
Using strats here. Grab the mushroom from the floor from the bush. Clean racing by Kevo. Kind of going through. Gecko is now trailing behind with just one banana. Probably playing it safe. Now they have 2 bananas, which is not that bad. But it looks like PR Matthew bombed back right before the cannon section.
So I knew blue was going to come out here easily.
For those individuals, but it's still anybody's race here. I see a bullet bill on the mini map. No blue shell just yet, but very likely in the next 20 seconds or so.
20 seconds, boom, spawn.
Coming through. It is going to go for Kevo. He has a couple options here. He could go for a mushroom dodge right there. Oh, he did it!
Avoids the blue shell with a mushroom, baby!
Dodge! Oh, it's Kevo! Woo! Sorry.
Kevo showing us.
I was freaking out. I was like, whoa! They lowered my mic because I was popping off. But what's hilarious is I knew he would do it. I called this shit out. And the best part is he actually tapped B. Which I
Next 20 seconds.
So it spawns, right? Blue shell spawns.
It's coming through. It is gonna go for Kevo. He has a couple options.
So I knew he had 2 options. He either hit banana invincibility or mushroom. I mean, he could take the hit, but I was like, that's the only 2 options he's got. So let's see what he does. He's not dragging his banana, so I was like, he's gonna go for the dodge, and you can see the mushroom here.
Go for a mushroom dodge right there.
He presses B right at this moment. I don't know if you saw it, but right just so he can time it correctly. And I asked him later, and he said yes, which was sick.
Oh, he did it! It's the blue shell with a mushroom, baby!
Oh, it's Kevo! Woo!
Kevo showing us how it's done.
Oh God, that was godlike. That was a very great item awareness on the floor. They had only a couple options there. The frame to get that is quite.
I was like, whoa! Later on, I asked the staff. I was like, "Yo, am I good?" And they're like, because they looked at me, and they're like, and I was like, "I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?" They're like, no, you're fine, you're doing great. We want the energy." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." I thought I was in trouble.
Oh.
The other race I want you to see is Colorado Desert, just the last lap. This shit was bonkers. And then I'll go back. Then I'm gonna go to actual racing. Okay, here we go. Let's go final leg, which is I believe over here. Here we go.
Fighting for themselves, which makes sense. Now Pierre Matthews is fine in first place.
So
has a green shell secondary.
Dude, that was super risky to throw your green. Because like someone could have had a red. It's very risky to do that.
Again, the question is,
Kevo's zooming on the left, by the way. I was gonna mention it, but
where's the blue shell, which is very likely to activate pretty soon here, or he might even have another shock by lightning. Looks like Kevo is zooming up.
Kevo steals the lead again.
Has a green and a coin.
The finish line is within sights for Kevo, trying to build upon this 17-point lead. Here comes a second red shell. Kevo has to eat it. And a lightning bolt. Can Kevo hang on? Kevo trending into the finish line. Takes the checkered flag.
Oh no, oh goodness, I'm sorry.
Kevo just.
I was laughing because I was like, no! I was like, God damn it! Oh, 2 of them? I was like, bro, that's crazy.
When you thought you shook them, here they come screaming into
that
the
was
front. You can tell from the
insane.
look on
That was
Kevo's
really
face.
funny.
They got away with one.
Talk about the first shot was yours. Let's go, Gecko.
Sometimes it's the last cart standing.
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. If I was the top 2 in that final stretch and I had 2 shocks pulled by lightning, I would.
Oh, by the way, I had to say shocks pulled by lightning. I couldn't just say shocks. I said blue was fine, but I had to say shocks by lightning. So every time I said shocks by lightning, it's because I wanted to say shock, and I was like, can I just say shock? And they're just like, no, say shocks. You have to say lightning too. And I was like, okay, shock by lightning. And they're like, okay. And I was like, all right. As long as I shocked by lightning, so that's why I said it. All right, so that's it there. Obviously, Kevo won. You can watch the full thing later. I have my closing thoughts on it. I'm going to get to normal racing, but I do want to have my own closing thoughts. So, again, I really wanted to thank anybody that supported these streams and, got Nintendo to hire me for a second time. It was cool. So, thanks again for watching the video, YouTube. This is the end of the second part, the end video, and whatever. But I'm going to read my 5 things, which was before. One thing I wanted to add to it was seating. Seating needs to be adjusted somehow. I think somehow figuring out strong racers, separating them so they don't play against each other. Also, if you ever go to these in-person events and there's no seating, don't stand with your friends. Separate each other by 12. Don't be dumb. Yeah, don't do that. why you have 6 of your best friends in the same qualifier? Don't do that. Maybe don't do that. And if that's the case, maybe the staff should separate you guys. But again, thanks YouTube for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye. All right, cool.